Welcome to twoquestions.tv. It's a coaching moment, and I'm talking about stress. Welcome to twoquestions.tv. I'm Susan Baroncini-Moe. I decided to make today's coaching moment about stress. Why stress? Because we all experience it. And it's one of the most important factors in your health, your well-being, your ability to focus and be productive, and your leadership. So today we're talking about stress. Okay, there's good stress and there's bad stress. Most of us are really familiar with bad stress. We all know what that is. Bad stress is like you lost your job, your board isn't happy with you, your team members are not functioning the way they should, or your corporate culture is out of whack. You're a little too busy, you have too many meetings and not enough time to do the strategic thinking work. Or you found out someone has health problems, or someone died, or the list goes on, right? But we know what bad stress is. Now, good stress is when good things happen, but there's stress associated with them. You get married. A wedding is a nightmare to plan. If you get a new puppy, you have to get up in the middle of the night. You have to make sure that puppy's trained, and sometimes that puppy is stubborn, and we don't need to keep going into my personal problems. I'm kidding. Gus is a little stressful, yes, but he is my dream, so we're good. But anyway, back to stress. Other good stress, you're taking a vacation. Well, you have to plan the vacation, you have to pack your bags, you have to get on the plane. Being on the plane can be stressful. There are a lot of parts around good things that can be stressful. You're living your dream, your business is booming, but a little too much, maybe you need to hire some help. So there's good stress and bad stress, and it all impacts you. Sometimes it even comes from places you don't expect. If you remember from my interviews with Kyle Davis back in this show, I'll put some links in the cards for today so you can see those interviews. Kyle talks in his book about how there's unexpected and unanticipated stress, sometimes that we're not even aware of. So for example, you go to a movie that's very exciting, or you're watching a TV show that's really animated and exciting and actiony, and our brain chemistry actually will act as if it's in that thing. And we actually experience those feelings and emotions, and that's part of why we like it, but it causes stress on our body and our brains. So very interesting stuff where stress can come from. How does it affect you? So how does stress affect you? Well, it can create increased blood pressure, increased cortisol levels, which lead to weight gain and all kinds of other problems, cardiovascular problems, chronic pain, stomach problems as acid in the stomach increases, all kinds of health problems, not to mention the mental health challenges like anxiety and depression. A lot of those are caused by stress, or can be caused by stress. And from a work perspective, you can have a lack of focus and a lack of productivity, simply a lack of clarity, a lack of clarity of mind, so that it's hard for you to engage in the functions of your everyday job and performance. The other thing is it can make you short and unkind, and that makes you an ineffective leader. So there are a lot of ways that stress can really get balled up and become this big bunch of nasty that is really problematic for you as a leader. Okay, so how do we solve it? How do we solve stress? Well, first and foremost, look at your life. Look at your life. Look at your life. So when you look at your life, what are the things you're doing? Actually take some time and do a full analysis of all the things you spend time on. What's necessary? What do you absolutely have to spend your time doing? What are things that you're doing that you can delegate? And what are some things that you can ask others to do for you? And what are some things that you can cut out entirely? When you really begin to look at the things that you're doing all the time, all week long, adding to your schedule, quite frankly, there's a lot that you're doing you don't have to do. And there's a lot you're doing that you can delegate, but you don't want to. So as a coach, I work with people and help them to do that. Okay, let's get serious. Let's get accountable. What are you going to cut out of your life, cut out of your schedule? What do you have to do that is totally necessary? What's the true priority? Another thing you can do is begin exercising. Exercise has been shown again and again to moderate the effects of stress, anxiety, depression, to really help manage some of those emotional challenges that come with too much stress. So exercise, whether it's a brisk walk or you're lifting weights or you're doing yoga, which is fantastic for stress modification, it's really up to you how you choose to exercise. Find something you enjoy doing and do that. I like to add a couple of things to my day. In the morning, I do a light meditation and I do a little journaling. I focus on the day. I think about yesterday. What went right? What did I do well? And what would I like to improve on today? Now, in the evening, I like to spend a little time in quiet reflection of my day and celebrate some things, congratulate myself on the things I did right, the things that went well. And then I also like to think about things I can be grateful for. So I do a little gratitude work there as well. It's a nice way to go to sleep. And, sort of having planned the day and thinking about what I liked about yesterday and what I would improve on today, it's a great way to start the day. So starting and ending your day with these more present, thoughtful, mindful moments can also really help with stress management. Okay, so I hope this has been helpful for you. I hope some of these things help you with your stress management. If you have other ideas, recommendations for managing stress, share them in the comments below so that others can benefit from your experience and knowledge. Let's build a community. Share in the notes. That's what they're there for. Share in the comments. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.